My bad. It's too late now, though. Ain't no back going. When it's up, it's up. Huh? When it's up, then it's up. Okay? That's it. And it's up right now. Hold on, let me do this one. It's up, so I'm trying to see who up, what's up, and what's going on. Man, about to have it jumping off already. Crazy. But let's go. I'm trying to see if I can. It might be difficult for viewers. Like, man, just go. Nobody asked you none of that. Y'all the ones who made this overlay. How you gonna make an overlay and then say, well, you can't. Too many people gonna be. No, they not. No, they not. They ain't gonna be confused. They will not be confused. Trust me that. Man, oh TikTok camera ain't better than Streamlabs than XSplit. I mean, it is not. But now I had to come tap in for a minute, see what's going on with everybody, see what's kind of going on. It's been a long day. It's gonna be even a longer day come tomorrow. That's for sure. It's oh man. But nah, I got the settings right and everything, so it shouldn't be no hangups either. It should everything should be running just smooth now. So hopefully we can get back up to how we was earlier when it seemed like it was a gang of people here. I know somebody was talking about. I see. I need to get. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to doing the lives, like basically going over some of my experiences because it do be it be interesting because it always kind of take me back. It take me back, and I can kind of see the experience happening like all over again. And it's like once you, that's why it'd be cool to record your experiences. The what? Seven what? 7 gram apes. Dang, 7 grams of the apes. The albino penis envies, bro. That's strong. 7 grams. That's like taking 20, ain't it? That's like taking the ultimate dose. What's up with it, KB? But nah, that's like taking the ultimate dose, bruh. Them things is strong. I remember I took I grew some of those. They was real fascinating. Let's see. Man, what do you mean right there? I think you misspelled that or something. What up? Something, something, something. 7 gram apes down the hatch. What is you talking about? I dang. He said I took the ultimate dose. That's crazy, y'all. Okay, yeah, y'all can't see the chat in the Instagram. Y'all can only see the one on YouTube. Man, how many was that? Hey, you gonna have to. We gonna have to see. That's why I be opening up the Discord because then it be when people be texting. Like you wanna, like I gotta hear this experience. Like when you just took that big dose that just had you like out of here. I be wanting to hear it. I don't like, I don't want to read it. I want you to come in and tell me what happened. What happened when you took that? Cause when I grew the apes, bro, that was crazy. Like I was having dreams of the experiences before I even got to them. Like that was the wild part. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. But no, that's what I was saying. I'm a yeah, tomorrow probably tomorrow morning I'm gonna do that. You said you got lost. I bet you did. I bet you did. But when you came back though, you was like, "Oh my God, that was beautiful." I'm gonna get back to that though. I ain't never stopped doing it. I ain't never stopped going over those old experiences and talking about them. It's something that I always liked. I think I didn't do one last week though. That's what it was. It's been a couple of weeks since I did one, and like just play that video because I got a lot of videos on the hard drive I can't even get into. My favorite 20 minutes of much love. Huh. Man. Yeah, I think I don't know. Man, my favorite mushrooms, I don't even know what they were. I'm not gonna hold you. I couldn't tell you what they were. You feel me? I couldn't even tell you because I done had so many different kind, and each one had its own level of expertise. Each one had its own level of doing something. You feel me? So that was the dope thing about it. I'm about to end that because I shouldn't have did that. I should have did it straight from I should have just went straight from here. Nah, I like them all too. I like them all too, but you still got some strands that is just like kind of killing others. You got some that's just killing others. You feel me? Especially like them apes. You know how them apes they strong as hell. But it's wild because there's certain mushrooms that I took that people said they weren't that strong, and I took like a couple of grams of it, and it had me gone out there. Oh, what's up with it, Tim? And it had me out there, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Oh, I know. Yeah, what's up? It's me. Yeah, I hope the stream is streaming swell, cause yeah, I had to I had to reset that joint. That thing was tripping. That thing was tripping. But let me see. Let me make sure. Cause this'll tell me one thing. Come on now. Takes so long to get there. Okay, no, that thing is going smooth. It's going smooth. It's going smooth though. It's going smooth. I was talking to oh my God. Bro, I might have to do this. This is what I can do on the live right now. I was talking to the autopilot, the co-pilot. I was talking to the co-pilot earlier. I was just asking the co-pilot all kind of questions. Wait, hold on, let me see something. I was asking the co-pilot all kind of questions, and I just kind of kept going deeper and deeper and deeper into the questions that I was asking it. Hold on, let me move this over here. So, come on now, I wasn't trying to do that. Okay, yeah, right there, be straight. But I was just going deeper into these crazy questions I was asking it, like just about DMT, psychedelics, consciousness, and all these different things. What I'm gonna do is, I think we can. Let's do this for a minute. Let me hashtag this video first. Dang, how come I didn't do that? You feel me? Let me hashtag this first, cause I was asking this thing all kind of questions, and it was just kicking them out. It was just breaking shit down. It was almost like reading a book. It was like reading a book that can talk back to you, like not going to the library looking for a certain book, But it was like, I am, man, I am. I'm the tree inspector. That's crazy, cause I turned off TikTok so I can roll up. You feel me? I got you two of them. Get you two of them. You feel me? Two zips, man. You gotta put these glasses on that you can see all the way to the stem and see if it's that sticky icky. You feel me? Okay, you made me forget what I was gonna do. You made me forget what. Man, you can't, bro. You can't. You gotta be able to eyeball all your stuff, bro. So you don't get caught with that scolioso on you. So you gotta be ready to eyeball everything. You didn't know? What are you talking about? Why you make me forget what I was gonna do though? Yeah. Are you like for real, bro? If you don't know how to eyeball your shit, like you should just stop. If you sell weed and you can't eyeball it, an eighth, you feel me, or if you can't eyeball an eighth or a dub sack, you stop selling it. Just quit. Just give up. Because after the first week, you'll be able to eyeball it, man. It'd be like, and you gonna win more. You still gonna win. You feel me? Like you walk around with that scale trying to weigh a gram to sell a gram to somebody. Who does that? Who does that? Come on now. You ride with the big jar and you just, you can't just eyeball it. As soon as you take it out, there you go. Like you riding around with the scale, the weed, and the pistol. You just asking to just go to jail for a long time for sales. Like who does that? Nobody. It's a whole new day and age. We was doing that a long time ago. You feel me? We was weighing that. No way, no scolioso. You feel me? Like wasting your time. But now it was something I was gonna do. Okay, yeah, I was making sure that was running straight. What's up with it, Blakey Blake? Okay, that's running cool. But okay, yeah, I was messing with this AI though, this co-pilot. Man, that's what man, see that she made me forget, bro. I'm lit. I just got finished smoking a blunt. Let me just hashtag this co-pilot. Okay, bam. Everything. I gotta cook everything. Well, okay, yeah, we gonna mess with the co-pilot for a little bit. And just like, okay, just throw out some questions. Like, cause if I start, I get all the way, I jump in co-pilot, I just go deep from the start, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I was just throwing out some crazy stuff. Like just asking it to explain different things. Let's see. Boom. I'm gonna say. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Is there any truth about aliens? Wait, hold on. Is there any truth about aliens?
Certainly. Here's what we've learned about aliens. UFOs are real. In June 2021, the Pentagon released a report confirming 144 UFO encounters between 2004 and 2021. While most sightings likely involve physical objects, ranging from birds to surveillance equipment, the report didn't link any encounters to extraterrestrial activity. Black holes as alien powerhouses. Scientists warn that we shouldn't overlook black holes. These extreme objects could radiate energy, making them tempting targets for advanced civilizations. Aliens might use Dyson spheres to harness energy from black holes and create a detectable wavelength signature. Scientific evidence for alien life. So far, there's no conclusive evidence for extraterrestrial life. NASA continues to explore this profound question, but as of now, we haven't discovered life on other planets. While the search continues, the mystery of aliens remains captivating.
You just kind of contradicted yourself. Like how, look, okay. Let me see something. Where does consciousness come from?
The concept of consciousness has fascinated thinkers for centuries. Its origins trace back to John Locke, who defined it in his essay concerning human understanding, 1690, as the perception of what passes in a person's own mind. Essentially, consciousness is our awareness of internal and external existence. While we continue to explore
I
its
got
nature,
something.
it remains a captivating mystery.
I got something. I'm gonna start throwing in. I'm gonna throw out some of my experiences. Okay, let's see. Explain life just being a reflection of the mind. Let's see what it say.
Certainly, self reflection is like gazing into a mirror that reveals the inner workings of your mind and emotions. Here's what it involves: understanding your thoughts and emotions. Self reflection invites you to ponder your behaviors, thoughts, attitudes, and motivations. It's about diving deep into the why behind them. Building your self concept. By reflecting inward, you form a clearer picture of who you are. Your self concept includes your traits, abilities, beliefs, values.
Oh, my microphone. Why my microphone just muted up all of a sudden? Ain't nobody even say nothing, bro. Can the world be a reflection of the mind? 'Cause that wasn't right.
Ah, the intriguing dance between perception and reality. Consider this: solipsism, a philosophical idea,
Solipsism.
suggests that only your mind exists and everything else is a projection of it. In this view, the world is indeed a reflection of your consciousness. But let's explore further. Subjective reality: our senses filter the external world, shaping our perception. Colors, sounds, tastes, they all arise from neural processes. So, in a way, our reality is inherently subjective. Quantum physics. Quantum mechanics hints at observer dependent reality. The act of observation collapses probabilities into definite states. Does the universe exist without an observer? Cognitive biases. Our minds filter information, emphasizing patterns and discarding noise.
Cognitive
Confirmation
biases.
bias, for instance, makes us notice things that align with our beliefs. Collective consciousness. Could our collective thoughts shape reality? Jung's concept of the collective unconscious suggests shared archetypes and symbols influence our experiences. Simulation hypothesis. Some propose we're living in a vast simulation akin to a cosmic video game. If so, our reality is code, a reflection of the cosmic programmer's mind.
Oh
Remember, this
wow.
isn't a definitive answer, just a playful exploration.
I
What
know,
do you
right?
think? Is the world a mirror reflecting our minds or something more mysterious?
It's all of that. It's all of that. It's all of the above. It's not just the mirror reflecting our, being a reflection of our mind. It's also the creation of our mind at the same time. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What about it's something I was thinking I forgot. Help me. She gonna help me right now.
Ah, the elusive memory. Sometimes it slips through our mental fingers like a wily fish in a stream. But fear not. Here are a few tips to jog your memory. Relax and breathe. Stress can hinder memory recall. Take a deep breath and create a mental space for remembering.
What?
Associations. Memories often link to other memories. Try to recall related events or feelings.
Man,
Sometimes
shut up. That was a good explanation for it's something I was thinking I forgot, but I'm just saying. Let's see. What books was used to write the Bible?
the Bible is a remarkable collection of texts, and its composition involves various authors across different time periods.
No, that ain't what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Okay, what's the oldest text ever written?
The oldest known written texts span various
The Kish
civilizations and
tablet.
languages. Here are some remarkable examples. Kish Tablet. This small limestone tablet from ancient Mesopotamia, around 3200 BCE, contains pictographic inscriptions, possibly an early precursor to cuneiform. Narmer palette. Carved around 3100 BCE, it features Egyptian hieroglyphs and represents the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt.
Oh, wow.
Palermo stone. Made of basalt, it lists pharaohs and dates back to the 25th century BCE. Diary of
Okay.
Mirror. Papyrus logbooks written over 4,500 years ago by an
Ask it,
Egyptian
F,
official named
non-human
Mirror.
forces
Sumerian love poem.
are
Discovered in
influencing-
Nippur,
okay,
dated to
okay,
2031
yeah, all right, that's a
BCE.
good
It's
one.
the
That's a
oldest
good
surviving
one.
love.
Are non-human forces influencing our reality?
The question of non-human forces shaping our reality is both ancient and contemporary. Let's explore a few perspectives. Cosmic forces. Gravity, the force that binds celestial bodies, shaping orbits and cosmic structures. Electromagnetism governs light, electricity, and magnetism, essential for our existence. Dark matter and energy, mysterious components influencing the universe's expansion. Quantum mechanics. At the subatomic level, particles behave probabilistically. Quantum forces shape reality. Wave-particle duality. Particles exhibit both wave-like and particle-like behavior. Entanglement. Particles remain connected across vast distances, defying classical physics. Biological forces. DNA. Genetic information encoded in our cells shapes our biology. Evolution. Natural selection molds species over eons. Consciousness emerges from neural networks, a force shaping our perception. Emergent properties. Complex systems exhibit emergent behaviors beyond their individual components. Consciousness, culture, and society emerge from interactions.
Man.
Metaphysical and spiritual views. Gods, spirits, and cosmic energies. Various belief systems posit non-human influences. Simulation hypothesis. Some propose we're in a vast cosmic simulation. In the grand tapestry of existence, forces intertwine, human and non-human, known and mysterious.
That is wild. That is wild right there. It's like, yeah, it do, but it's still like, it's these aspects of you or something. I don't know. Okay, who was the first god ever recorded?
Certainly. The concept of gods and deities has fascinated humanity for millennia. While the earliest gods remain shrouded in mystery, let's explore a couple of contenders. Darius Ftur, this Indo-European sky god meaning Father Sky, emerges as one of the oldest known gods. His existence dates back 5,000 to 7,000 years, influencing cultures across Europe, India, and beyond. Anu, in Sumerian mythology, Anu takes center stage. As a sky god, he was revered as the source of creation, wisdom, and justice. Anu held dominion over seasons and weather patterns. These ancient divine figures continue to intrigue us, bridging the gap between our mortal existence and the cosmic unknown.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Did the Bible take stories from the Sumerian tablets?
Indeed, the comparison between Sumerian tablets and biblical tales reveals fascinating insights into ancient beliefs. Let's explore some key points. Creation myths. Sumerian tablets. Their creation stories involve multiple gods, forming a polytheistic worldview. The Eridu Genesis, dating back to 2300 BCE, tells of a great flood similar to the one in the Epic of Gilgamesh. Bible. In contrast, the biblical account introduces monotheism, attributing creation solely to one god. The Great Flood. Sumerian tablets. The gods bring a flood upon humanity due to their disruptive behavior. This echoes the story of Noah's Ark in the Bible, where God commands Noah to build an ark to save his family and pairs of every living creature. Debate topics. Sumerian literature also includes intriguing debates touching on various topics. These discussions resonate with
Are the entities you see on DMT real? I was talking, my mic was on mute.
The perception of entities during a DMT dimethyltryptamine experience is a
I know,
fascinating
bro.
topic.
My bad.
Let's explore it. Subjective experience. DMT is a powerful psychedelic compound found in certain plants and produced endogenously in the human body. When consumed, it can induce intense visual and auditory hallucinations. Users often report encounters with entities, beings, spirits, or intelligences. Real or imagined? Objective reality. From a scientific standpoint, these entities are considered products of altered brain function. They emerge due to DMT's effects on serotonin receptors. Subjective reality. For the person experiencing them, these entities can feel profoundly real. The boundary between inner and outer worlds blurs. Archetypes and symbols. Some argue that DMT entities represent archetypes, universal symbols deeply embedded in our collective consciousness. Carl Jung explored the idea of the collective unconscious, where shared symbols and themes emerge across cultures. Personal meaning. Whether real or symbolic, DMT experiences hold personal significance. They can inspire creativity, spiritual insights, or emotional healing. In the end, the truth lies in the eye of the beholder, or perhaps the mind of the traveler.
Then that mean, wait, hold on, see? Then that mean you create your reality.
The intriguing dance between perception and reality. Consider this: solipsism, a philosophical idea, suggests that only your mind exists and everything else is a projection of it. In this view, the world is indeed a reflection of your consciousness. But let's explore further. Subjective reality. Our senses filter the external world, shaping our perception. Colors, sounds, tastes, they all arise from neural processes. So, in a way, our reality is inherently subjective. Quantum physics. Quantum mechanics hints at observer-dependent reality. The act of observation collapses probabilities into definite
That's
states.
what it's doing.
Does the universe exist without an observer? Cognitive biases. Our minds filter information, emphasizing patterns and discarding noise. Confirmation bias, for instance, makes us notice things that align with our beliefs. Collective consciousness. Could our collective thoughts shape reality? Jung's concept of the collective unconscious suggests shared archetypes and symbols influence our experiences.
Dang.
Simulation hypothesis.
That's crazy.
Some propose we're living in a vast simulation akin to a cosmic video game. If so, our reality is code, a reflection of the cosmic programmer's mind. Remember, this isn't a definitive answer, just a playful exploration. What do you
Okay.
think? Is the world a
No.
mirror reflecting our minds or something more mysterious?
Hold on, man. That is crazy though. But right there when it said, let's see, could our collective thoughts shape reality? Collective unconscious suggests shared archetypes and symbols influence our experience. Some people propose we're living in a vast simulation akin to cosmic video game. If so, our reality is code, a reflection of the Okay, yeah, that's what I want to see. Okay, who is the cosmic programmer? Who is the cosmic programmer? Say what? Race and bias.
The cosmic programmer, an intriguing concept that dances at the intersection of science, philosophy, and imagination. While we don't have a definitive cosmic coder, let's explore a few perspectives. Simulation hypothesis. Some theorists propose that our entire reality is a vast simulation, akin to a cosmic video game. In this scenario, an advanced civilization or higher dimensional beings could be the cosmic programmers. Imagine them writing the code that governs our universe, tweaking parameters, and observing the simulation unfold. Quantum mechanics and observer effect. Quantum physics hints at the role of observers. When we measure particles, their probabilities collapse into definite states. Could consciousness itself be the cosmic programmer shaping reality? Metaphysical and spiritual views. Various belief systems posit cosmic architects, gods, or cosmic minds. These entities create and sustain the cosmos. Perhaps the cosmic programmer is a cosmic poet, weaving galaxies from stardust and scripting cosmic narratives. Remember, these musings blend science, wonder, and mystery. Whether cosmic programmer or cosmic poet, our quest for understanding continues.
Always hit harder. after a bow. I know. Look, that's what's crazy because I'm about to light up right now. It's me. I'm about to light up right now. I was just about to, I was rolling up. You feel me? I have to keep kind of muting the microphone. But no, bro, this shit is trippy, man. It's something else she said. Hold on. What did she say right here? We don't have cosmic order. So what perspectives? Let's see. Cosmic program. There's something else she said I want to dive into and ask or something. Okay, where do you think, how are they putting this information in here to where this thing is getting off this information and know this little information? Like, watch. Let's see. Who are the DMT gestures?
DNA methyltransferases, DNMTs, are fascinating enzymes that play crucial roles in the brain. Let's dive into their world. Function in brain development. DNMTs orchestrate neuronal differentiation, maturation, and function during brain development.
But that's crazy.
They help shape the intricate neural networks that underlie cognition.
What are the DMT gestures? Next time, you better answer correctly.
DMT gestures, those enigmatic tricksters of the psychedelic realm, often emerge during DMT experiences. Described as clowns, jokers, or shapeshifters, they perform mind-bending tricks and tantalizing displays. These entities appear after the common high-frequency hum that people report hearing when smoking DMT. Their expressions, mannerisms, and postures curiously embody the essence of jesters, even if they don't wear the typical jester attire. Whether hilarious or bewildering, encountering these entities remains a mysterious and captivating aspect of the DMT journey.
Can you tell me something about the blue DMT lady?
The enigmatic blue DMT lady, a mysterious entity encountered by those who venture into the realms of DMT. While descriptions vary, here's what people share about her. Appearance. She radiates a mesmerizing blue glow as if woven from cosmic stardust. Some perceive her as geometrical, while others describe her flowing like a living fractal. Vibes and feelings. She exudes unconditional love like a cosmic mother embracing you. In her presence, some experience intense feelings of bliss, connection, and awe. Symbolism and meaning. The blue DMT lady remains a symbol of cosmic wisdom, nurturing, and guidance. Perhaps she's an archetype, an ancient memory encoded in our collective consciousness. Remember, encounters with DMT entities are deeply personal, transcending language and logic.
Not really. Not well, yeah, that is true. That is. The blue lady. Man, do you what? The real boy, yeah. Do you want to be a real boy? Okay, then what aspect of life would the blue lady from DMT be?
The blue lady from the DMT realm, a cosmic encounter that transcends ordinary life. While her presence is deeply personal and subjective, here are some aspects people associate with her. Unconditional love, the blue lady emanates love, acceptance, and compassion. In her cosmic embrace, you might feel a profound connection to all existence. Guidance and wisdom. Some interpret her as a cosmic guide, offering insights beyond our earthly understanding. She whispers ancient truths and cosmic secrets. Healing and transformation. Her blue glow carries healing energy. Encounters with her often lead to personal growth, emotional release, and shifts in consciousness. Integration. After meeting her, integrating the experience into daily life becomes essential. Reflect on her messages, insights, and the sense of interconnectedness she imparts. Remember, the Blue Lady's visit leaves an indelible mark, a cosmic brushstroke on the canvas of your soul.
Dang. He about to have to get off the game. He is taking the game to the next level. I think they jumping him. Like, you get jumped on Roblox, it feel like you getting jumped in real life. It sound like you said, ooh. You about to have to turn that thing off. It's like Pinocchio. You realize you've been lying to yourself. and to the world the whole time, huh? Trying to be a real boy. You will. Trying to be a real boy. That's what you be trying to do. You feel me? Like, dang. Okay, wait, hold on. Does consciousness exist in everything? If so, explain.
The idea that consciousness exists in everything is a fascinating philosophical and metaphysical concept. While it lacks empirical proof, several perspectives explore this notion. Panpsychism. Panpsychism suggests that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe.
What is that?
Every particle, atom, and system possesses some level of consciousness. Imagine consciousness as a cosmic symphony, with each note contributing to the whole. Emergent consciousness. Some argue that consciousness emerges from complex systems. Just as water molecules collectively create a wave, neurons collectively give rise to self-awareness. In this view, consciousness isn't inherent, but emerges from intricate interactions. Eastern philosophies. Eastern traditions, e.g. Hinduism, Buddhism, propose interconnectedness. The universe is a vast web, and consciousness flows through all beings. The Atman, individual soul, and Brahman, universal consciousness, dance together.
Oh, okay.
Quantum mechanics.
Yeah.
Quantum phenomena defy classical logic. Particles exist in superpositions until observed. Could consciousness influence quantum events? Some speculate so. Remember, this topic transcends science and enters the realm of wonder. Whether consciousness permeates all or arises from complexity, it remains a cosmic riddle.
The cosmic riddle, huh? That's crazy. But look, right there where it said the panpsychism suggests that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe. Every particle, atom, and system possesses some level of consciousness. Imagine consciousness as a cosmic symphony with each note contributing to the whole. Bro, I know a lot of y'all that dove in seen this before, to where it seemed like everything was just like this symphony, this orchestra, and it didn't matter what you thought it was doing. It was playing to the right tune in order to make this whole thing possible. Everything was doing that, bro. It's like the craziest, but it's like one of the most beautifulest feelings, because it was like and like I went to the gas station, so I see I seen this guy come in there and give the teller at the cashier, give him shit. You feel me? He was kind of talking shit to him, and then the cashier kind of went off on him, told him to get out the store and don't come back. But the way I seen it was, it felt like they were acting. It was like, okay, like I'm gonna say this in order so you can say that, and I can kind of, you feel me, and I can bring this part of you out right here. It was almost like it, man. I don't know how to explain it, but it seemed like it was like it was orchestrated, like it was a play or something. Like, I don't know. It's like, that's how it is, though. Everything is a play, especially when it comes to a store. Like, you thinking somebody coming in, they doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, and now, you know, you got to play security guard / cashier, and you got to kick them out and ban them from the store. If you come back here, I'm going to call the police. You know that game. You know the old kick the person out the store game. It's like, dang, all life is like that, every which way, though. Because with every action, your reaction, you already thought about how you was going to react years before you got to the situation. You always thought about it. You know, if my bank card get cut off, you know, if I go to school one day and somebody sock me, I'm going to do this. Like, you think of all these different ways before you even get to them. And then you see it happen in so many different ways. This is why you thinking about them. Because you also see it happen. You go to school one day where you see somebody get jumped, and you go, golly, like, what would I do if that happened to me? And you try to, you feel me, go, well, I would do this. I start running, or you're gonna come up with something, so you already create the thing before it get there. And a lot of times You see actions, you see people winning a lot of the times in their actions. And you go, dang, when okay, if that happened to me, this is how I'm gonna react. At the same time going, you seen the outcome of it, one outcome, but you created several more within yourself. So even when you get up to that point, that's when it's gonna play out, and you're gonna choose your mind subconsciously or whatever is gonna choose the best thing, and that's what it's gonna run with. If you're watching, you know all of you know how it is. You feel me? What's name you say? He said, "Man, I wish a motherfucker would." You feel me? You be walking around with that. I wish a motherfucker would on you for a long time before you actually get to use it. And that motherfucker would have did and did the shit, and now you gotta act. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Life is crazy, but it's dope once you start seeing it. Once you start seeing it, that shit it's a beautiful thing. It's it's just a symphony of music just actually playing, and everything is just happening. Nothing is just not happening. Everything is happening at the same time. You feel me? Anything that you can damn near imagine, you feel me, like it's happening right now. At the same time you think it, you feel me? I mean, it's already happening. A lot of this shit, we just grabbing it out the ether and we playing with it. You feel me? It's like damn near like we doing a mix track. We like it's a mixtape. This is a mixtape. We got everybody. You got everybody on the album. You got Lil Baby. You feel me? Michael Jackson. You got the old school people in there too. You feel me? BB King playing the guitar. You feel me? You got all these different people within your movie. You feel me? And like even like how we even pick the best actors. Like we know who we want to act and be, the star in our movie, because we all got that one person or one thing that we actually look up to, and that thing becomes the star of our movie, and we try to act behind it, which is like wow too, bro. This is wow. Let me get back to asking AI autopilot, because it was something I wanted to ask autopilot again after that one, but I forgot what it was. Emergence from complex systems. Let's see. It was something else. Imagine consciousness as a cosmic symphony. Let's see. Explain consciousness as a cosmic symphony. It's an illusion, huh?
The Cosmic Symphony of Consciousness, a wondrous composition echoing through the fabric of existence. Imagine each particle, each quark, each photon as a musical note. They vibrate, harmonize, and create the grand score of reality. Here's how we might play this cosmic symphony. Fundamental notes. Quanta, these are the smallest units, the stardust of existence. Photons dance as high-frequency notes, electrons hum in their orbits, and neutrinos whisper softly. Strings and membranes. In string theory, tiny strings vibrate, creating different particles. Each vibration corresponds to a note, a cosmic melody. Quantum entanglement. Imagine entangled particles as duets. When one note changes, its partner responds instantly, no matter the distance. The cosmic symphony transcends space and time. Neural networks. In our brains, neurons fire like an intricate orchestra. Synapses hum, dendrites pluck strings, and consciousness emerges, a crescendo of thought and feeling. Collective consciousness. Humanity's thoughts, emotions, and dreams blend, a celestial choir. We sing stories, create myths, and compose our shared reality. Cosmic conductors. Perhaps black holes, those cosmic maestros, lead the symphony. Their gravitational waves ripple through space-time, resonating with distant notes. Remember, this symphony isn't just heard, it's felt. We're both composers and listeners, weaving our melodies into the cosmic tapestry.
That's wild, bro. Wait, hold on, man. Let's see. Hold on. This is the crazy thing. Look, this one thing I know I was talking about. I gotta ask this. Where did the boogeyman come from?
The bogeyman, a mythical creature used to frighten children into good behavior, has murky origins. The term likely evolved from Middle English words like bug or bog, meaning frightening specter or scarecrow. Some sources link it to the Scottish word bogle, signifying a ghost or apparition. Regardless of its exact birthplace, the bogeyman serves as a cautionary figure across cultures, reminding children to behave.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Can the devil be the boogeyman? I just want to ask this. I'm just asking.
Certainly. The bogeyman and the devil share some intriguing connections, although they emerge from different cultural contexts. Bogeyman. The bogeyman is a mythical figure used to scare children into good behavior. It appears across various cultures, often as a shadowy creature lurking in closets or under beds. Its purpose is to caution children against misbehaving, emphasizing consequences for disobedience. Devil. The devil, also known as Satan or Lucifer, plays a central role in Christian theology. It represents evil, temptation, and rebellion against God. In Christian tradition, the devil is a fallen angel who leads humanity astray. The concept of hell and eternal punishment is closely tied to the devil. Connections. While the bogeyman isn't explicitly the devil, they share thematic similarities. Both evoke fear, moral consequences, and the unseen forces that watch over us. In folklore, the bogeyman might be a lesser manifestation of fear, while the devil embodies cosmic evil. So, while distinct, the bogeyman and the devil dance together in the shadows of our collective imagination.
That shit is trippy right there. That is trippy. Now, I don't know if this is true. I'm just saying. This is just what if. What if? What if that's all it was? The devil, you feel me? The boogeyman, the devil. Look, they dance together in the shadows of our collective imagination. We all shared it to each other. It's just... You need something bad, boogeyman. You need something bad to make you good. Exactly, huh? Oh, Beelzebub. There's a bug lord of the flies, basically. Okay, let me see. Who else? Beelzebub. Who is Beelzebub? Let's dive into who Beelzebub is first.
Beelzebub, also spelled Beelzebul, originates from a Philistine god once worshipped in the city of Ekron. In the Hebrew scriptures, King Ahaziah sought counsel from Beelzebub after an injury. However, the prophet Elijah condemned this act, emphasizing seeking guidance from God instead. In theological sources, Beelzebub is associated with Satan and is considered one of the 7 deadly demons. His name has also been linked to the Canaanite god Baal. The title Lord of the Flies reflects his ancient role, possibly related to healing or pest control.
Wait. Okay. All right. The boogeyman is from older fears that are put inside the body to be scared of insects. Man, that shit is crazy. The boogeyman, huh? Okay, wait. Hold on. Where did the name Jehovah derive from?
The name Jehovah has an interesting history. It is a Latinization of the Hebrew YHWH with macron, which represents one vocalization of the tetragrammaton YHWH, the proper name of the God of Israel in the Hebrew Bible.
Yahweh.
Here's how it came about. Combining consonants and vowels. Scholars believe that Jehovah, also transliterated as Yahweh, emerged by combining the Hebrew consonants YHWH with the vowels of Adonai, my Lord. The original pronunciation of YHWH was lost due to avoidance during Second Temple Judaism, where it was substituted with Adonai. Historical vocalization. The consensus is that the historical vocalization of YHWH during the Torah's redaction around the 6th century BCE was likely Yahweh. The Masoretes later added the Hebrew vowel points of Adonai to YHWH, resulting in the form Yahweh. 16th century introduction. William Tyndale introduced the vocalization Jehovah in his translation of Exodus 6 verse 3. It appears in early English translations like the Geneva Bible and the King James Version. Usage and pronunciation. Jehovah appears in some translations, e.g. American Standard Version, Young's Literal Translation, New World Translation. However, most mainstream English translations continue to use Lord or...
That's wild, bro. The evolution of just that name alone and where it came from, it's like, wow. That's why I said on the experiences, that's why when they showed me a God, they'll show it like almost form into another one. and then it'll go in and form into another one. And it was like, dang, they all the same thing, but they different. But it's like they all, they look different, but they all the same thing. Like, that was wild. Oh, come on now. Hold on. What am I doing? Okay. Is Jesus God? That was the next one.
The question of whether Jesus is God is both profound and multifaceted. Let's explore it.
What?
Trinity and oneness. The Bible teaches that God comprises the Holy Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, Jesus, and God the Holy Spirit. These three persons are distinct yet coexisting as one perfect almighty God. Jesus is God. In one sense, Jesus is part of God. He is fully divine and eternal, equal with God. As a member of the Trinity, Jesus shares the divine nature. Separateness. However, Jesus and the Father are not the same people. They are separate beings within the triune God.
Okay.
Jesus is the Son and God is the Father. Biblical evidence. Jesus indicated his divine nature. For instance, in John 10 verse 30 he said, "I and the Father are one." In John 8 verse 58 he declared, "Before Abraham was born, I am." These statements reveal his identity as God. In summary, Jesus is both part of God and distinct from the Father, a beautiful mystery woven into the fabric of faith.
Okay, I gotta ask one more. He asked. He said, okay. Are people gods? Then I got you, Cryo.
The concept of people being gods is multifaceted and varies across different belief systems and cultural contexts. Let's explore a few perspectives. Monotheistic religions. In monotheistic traditions, such as Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, there is a clear distinction between God, the Creator, and humanity. People are considered creatures, not gods. The belief in one supreme deity often emphasizes the transcendence and uniqueness of God. Pantheism and panentheism.
Creatures?
Pantheism. Some philosophical and spiritual systems propose that everything is divine. In this view, people, animals, and nature are all expressions of the divine. Panentheism. Similar to pantheism, but it acknowledges that God transcends creation while also being immanent within it. People participate in the divine essence. Ancient mythologies and polytheism. In ancient polytheistic cultures, such as Greek, Roman, or Norse, gods and goddesses were numerous. Humans were sometimes considered demigods or had divine ancestry. Heroes, kings, and exceptional individuals were often elevated to semi-divine status.
Oh my
Metaphorical
God,
language.
That's crazy.
Some religious texts use metaphorical language. For instance, Jesus said, "You are gods," John 10 verse 34, emphasizing our potential for spiritual growth and connection with God. This doesn't imply that humans are equal to God, but highlights our capacity for transformation. In summary, whether people are considered gods depends on the specific belief system and interpretation.
Exactly. But still, though, that was a good question right there. She kind of broke that shit down, you feel me? We ain't saying that she true, but AI is kind of dope, though. All right, let's see. Let me see. Cryo, you said, are Buddhists higher than gods? Okay, let's see. Are Buddhists higher than gods? Are Buddhists higher than God? What? I see. Oh, strong southern accent.
Buddhists do not perceive themselves as higher than God, as Buddhism does not revolve around a supreme deity. Let's explore this.
Okay.
Buddhism and deities. Buddhism is a non-theistic system of belief. It doesn't center on a personal God or higher power. Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, emphasized self-discovery, wisdom, and compassion rather than devotion to a divine being. Human position. According to Buddhism, humans are their own masters. There is no higher being that judges their destiny. The focus is on inner transformation, breaking free from suffering, and attaining enlightenment. Universal path. Buddhism offers a path toward deeper insight and wisdom accessible to everyone. It doesn't place anyone above or below God, but encourages self-awareness and compassion. In summary, Buddhists don't position themselves as superior to God. Instead, they seek understanding and liberation within themselves.
Whoa, that's deep. That's deep. You don't need no validation. Oh, he said, "Why do this video look like my last DMT trip?" Hey, that's how my one of my Deems experience was. That's why this background grabbed me. Like I even seen this on mushrooms, except those little tree like things was going like that, bro. Man, oh my god, man, that shit bring up memories. That's why I like this. That's why I like this background, cause it just bring up memories. But everything be moving though. Everything be moving, going a certain way, and not just that shit be wild. That shit be wild. But it's like, bro, it's like you almost in the deepest fabric of life or something. I don't know how to explain. It's like you in the deepest part of reality. You in like the finest, uncut, unchopped, unscrewed part of reality. And you can see reality within it, but you still like, what the heck? Like, man, what is this? Like, this is crazy. Consciousness is energy, and energy is one with everything in the universe. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's ask about consciousness being energy. That's a good one too. Is consciousness energy? Man. Oh, okay. Yeah, why did I stop it? Is consciousness energy? My country. Self.
The nature of consciousness remains a captivating mystery, one that bridges science, philosophy, and wonder. While we don't have definitive answers, let's explore some intriguing perspectives. Physical theories. A recent theory suggests that consciousness cannot be solely reduced to neural activity. Researchers propose a conceptual and mathematical framework that views consciousness as a relativistic phenomenon, dissolving the mystery. Some physicists explore the interplay between consciousness and matter, adhering to laws of physics, including quantum physics and relativity. Unity with the universe. Ancient thinkers like Plato considered consciousness a fundamental aspect of reality, akin to mass or electrical charge. This idea suggests that consciousness is woven into the fabric of the universe itself. Energy exchange. Imagine consciousness as an energy exchange, life forms ascending to higher thought levels, evolving across successive lives and species. Perhaps consciousness utilizes energy, just as stars release energy to support life. In the cosmic symphony, consciousness dances, a note both mysterious and essential.
That's wild, bro. Because, like right there when it said, imagine consciousness as an energy exchange. Like, who's collecting all the energy, though? It's got to be one thing that's collecting or that's giving out all the energy. It's got to be one thing. Like, that's crazy, bro. That is wild. The Cosmic Symphony. Okay, what is the Cosmic Giggle? What is that? What's the Cosmic Giggle?
The cosmic giggle, a delightful notion that dances at the intersection of wonder and consciousness. Let's explore it. The cosmic joke. Imagine reality as a grand cosmic joke. All our worries, ego, and seriousness mere play acting. Sometimes when ego dissolves, we glimpse the punchline, existence itself. It's uproarious, heartfelt laughter. Satorian laughter. In Zen Buddhism, Satori is awakening, a realization of our true nature. As Alan Watts said, when you hit Satori, all you can do is have a good laugh. Buddha's smile. The Buddha often wears a small smile. Perhaps he's in on the joke, the cosmic jest we're all part of. So, let's join the cosmic laughter, knowing we're both the audience and the comedian.
Oh, I know inside this battery, huh? Hey, dude said, man, I didn't even make it to my dad's funeral. I said, God damn. And ran into the wall in the thing and killed himself. I said, this shit is wild. If it was just that, oh my God, bro. The cosmic joke. Let's see, man, can you explain the cosmic joke? Instead of giggle. Let's ask, how does the brain even work?
Certainly.
Oh,
The
that's
cosmic
okay.
joke is a
Yeah, yeah.
whimsical concept that transcends the mundane and invites us to see existence from a different angle. Here are a few facets of this cosmic jest. Illusion of separation. Imagine that we're all actors on a grand cosmic stage, playing our roles earnestly. We take ourselves seriously, forgetting that it's all a play. The joke? We think we're separate, individual islands, when in truth we're interconnected waves in the same cosmic ocean. Ego and absurdity. Our egos create elaborate narratives. I am this, I want that, I must achieve. The
And you
cosmic
know it.
giggle? Realizing the absurdity of these ego-driven dramas. We chase mirages, forgetting the vast desert around us.
Go.
Awakening and laughter. Spiritual awakening often involves a moment of clarity, a satori. Suddenly, the joke's punchline hits us. We laugh, not out of mockery, but out of sheer wonder. The joke is that we've been searching for what we already are. Buddha's smile. The Buddha in his serene smile seems to say, I get it. You're all chasing your tails. Enlightenment is realizing that the cosmic joke isn't cruel, it's a loving invitation to wake up. So let's join the laughter, dance with the stars, and embrace the cosmic jest.
Man, I'm just talking, bro. I keep on pressing this mute thing. I am tripping. I'm geeking, but let's go to this other question right now. Oh, okay. Okay, got to start a new chat. Dang, is that what it said? I got to start a whole new chat? Why? Man, you supposed to be. Okay, dang, here we go. No, not that, brother. Okay, now let's see what. One more time. How does the brain even work? What makes the neurons in the brain and nerves in our body active?
The brain is a remarkable organ that orchestrates our thoughts, emotions, and bodily functions. Let's delve into its fascinating workings.
Shit.
Brain structure. The brain consists of three main parts. Cerebrum, the largest part, responsible for movement coordination, temperature regulation, speech, judgment, emotions, and sensory processing. Brainstem controls essential functions like breathing, heart rate, and digestion. Cerebellum coordinates movement and balance. Within the
Wow.
cerebrum, we find the cerebral cortex, a folded outer layer rich in gray matter. It handles complex tasks like reasoning, learning, and sensory perception. Neurons and communication.
Open your
Neurons are the brain's building
cortex.
blocks. Billions of them work together to transmit information. When neurons communicate, they use electrical impulses and chemical signals. Neurons have three main parts. Cell body, soma contains the nucleus and processes information. Dendrites receive signals from other neurons. Axon carries signals away from the cell body. Neurons connect via synapses, where neurotransmitters bridge the gap between them. This intricate network allows information to flow throughout the brain and nervous system.
Wow.
Gray matter versus
That's
white matter
crazy.
asterisk asterisk. Gray matter forms the cerebral cortex and contains neuron cell bodies. It's involved in processing and interpreting information. White matter lies beneath the gray matter and consists of axons coated in myelin. It facilitates communication between different brain regions. Signal transmission. Neurons generate electrical impulses, action potentials, when stimulated. These impulses travel along axons, jumping from one node of Ranvier to another. At synapses, neurotransmitters transmit signals from one neuron to the next. The central nervous system, CNS, uses this intricate network to relay messages throughout the body. In summary, the brain's neurons, synapses, and specialized regions work harmoniously to create our thoughts, emotions, and bodily functions. It's a magnificent dance of chemistry and electricity.
If you say dance one more time, I'm gonna tell Master Creator to let you have it. Okay, say it again. No, that was a good one though, right there, Cosmic Joke. Yeah, so you gotta ask, what's the punchline? Oh, okay, dang. But okay, that's a good one too. But that was a good one right there. That just broke down. That's a lot of fucking cells doing a gang of shit that you don't know that it's doing. But what's the punchline to the Cosmic Joke? And explain.
Ah, the cosmic joke. While I can't reveal the ultimate punchline because, well, it's cosmic, let's explore a whimsical perspective. Imagine the universe as a grand comedy club, and we're all unwitting audience members. The cosmic comedian steps onto the stage, adjusts their celestial bow tie, and delivers the punchline. Asterisk, why did the photon refuse to check its speed? Because it didn't want to get caught in a light speed trap. Asterisk. Now, the deeper meaning? Well, it's hidden in plain sight. Absurdity and wonder. Existence itself is absurdly marvelous. From quarks to quasars, we're part of an intricate dance of particles and forces. The joke lies in our quest for meaning within this vast cosmic circus. We're both the punchline and the audience. Paradoxes and ironies. The universe winks at us with paradoxes. Black holes devour light, yet they reveal hidden truths. Ironies abound. We seek eternity while dancing on the edge of impermanence. Cosmic laughter. Perhaps the joke is that we take it all so seriously. Stars explode, galaxies collide, and we fret about parking tickets. The cosmic giggle echoes through nebulae and quantum foam. The cosmic programmer. Imagine a celestial coder sipping cosmic coffee, typing lines of code. If reality equals illusion, console.log, LOL, sentient beings still haven't figured it out. The punchline. We're both the code and the debugger. Remember, my friend, the cosmic joke isn't about answers. It's about the joy of asking questions. So laugh, wonder, and embrace the cosmic absurdity.
What the heck, man? That is that's wild. Dang. LOL. Sentient beings still haven't figured it out. Like you the punchline. We're both the code and the debugger. Like every time. That's what make it so funny. Bro, that's what make it so funny. Because, man, we so caught up. We so into this thing right here that's the one thing that makes it hard to see because, like I said, we always giving the power to everything else. You can't help but do that in every action that you do. And it's fucking weird though, because you when you do even have problems, you debug your shit yourself. This shit is Just Ty. You are something else. That was a good one, Just Ty. That was a good one. That was a good one, bro. That was a good one. And the wild thing about it is, it's really nothing to figure out. That's basically, to me, what it's saying. There's nothing to figure out. But, the dragon gotta chase its tail because it don't know what it is half the time. It be sneaking up on it. You feel me? And it just be running in circles. I don't know. That shit is crazy, bro. But then it's even when you think about it, though, what if it's not that? But what if it is, though? But, it's that and it's everything else at the same time. I think that's what makes it funny. Because it's that and it's everything else at the same time. What Blake do now? I give him about 10 minutes. He gonna be up in here complaining to me, telling me what mama did. He gonna try to come tell me tell mama on me, tell me on mama, however you want to say it. Like you trying to get me in trouble. But what's up with it, Rob? What's up with it? But the cosmic programmer. Hey, that's Rob, man. He said God is the biggest joker. He's the biggest comedian. It's like, nah, God is the only comedian. Like he's the only there is no other comedian but God. He's the only comedian. He just know how to disguise himself as all these other things. You feel me? The joke about stars blowing up and people are worrying about parking tickets is a great irony. Yeah, UL, that was perfect. That was dummy perfect right there. That was it. That was perfect. That was right on time because like it make me think about when I go to the beach. Like when you go to the beach and at the beach you just seem like compared to all that water you seem so small. Like so small. Like the water can just swallow you up. It didn't swallow people before. A gang of people was still swallowing people. I know it probably got somebody today that be doing that kind of stuff. But I'm just saying, bro, and yeah, we worry about something like that. And we reinforce our worrying with these smaller things that you but that's part of it. It's like that's part of it. That's part of it. But a star explode, the planet running into another planet, the asteroid hitting the planet and destroying it or something. It's like, dang, okay, can we dive deeper? Let's see. Can you see the cosmic joke off psychedelics?
Ah, the cosmic joke, whether seen through kaleidoscopic visions or sober contemplation, it dances on the edge of perception. Off psychedelics. Without psychedelics, we ponder the universe's whimsy through the lens of reason and wonder. The cosmic joke hides in paradoxes, like Schrodinger's cat both purring and not purring. It's the absurdity of quarks waltzing and galaxies pirouetting. On psychedelics. Psychedelics open doors to alternate realities. You peek backstage at the cosmic stand-up. Stars giggle, trees whisper punchlines, and time stumbles over its shoelaces. You might meet the cosmic comedian, a nebula in a top hat, and share a laugh. The ultimate punchline. Maybe it's this: we're stardust, dreaming of stardust, in a universe that chuckles at its own existence. So, my friend, whether sober or tripping, let's join the cosmic laughter.
I like this bitch. I mean, I like homegirl right here. She dope. She dope though. But okay, I never heard of the who is the cosmic comedian? I never heard that one before.
The cosmic comedian, my friend, wears many masks and dances across the cosmic stage. Let's explore a few cosmic jesters. Swami Beyondananda. Imagine a guru with a cosmic wink. Swami Beyondananda blends spirituality and satire, serving up enlightenment with a side of laughter. His punchlines: why did the yogi refuse to meditate? Because he was already one with the cosmic Wi-Fi. The Zodiac's comedians. Among the zodiac signs, some sparkle with humor. Gemini, quick-witted and playful, they juggle cosmic ideas like flaming torches. Leo, the cosmic showman, strutting with charisma and delivering punchlines. Sagittarius. Their arrows hit bullseyes of truth wrapped in laughter. Aquarius, eccentric cosmic inventors sprinkling stardust jokes.
Oh,
Pisces, dreamy comedians weaving cosmic tales with a watery grin. The ultimate cosmic joke. It's whispered by black holes, encoded in quarks, and echoed by supernovae. The punchline: we're stardust pondering stardust in a universe that chuckles at its own existence. So, my fellow cosmic traveler, let's laugh along with the stars, because the cosmic joke is our universal membership card.
I don't want to go into the cosmic joke no more, Ty. That's it. That's it. That's enough. That's crazy. He say, so my fellow cosmic traveler, let's laugh along with the stars. Because the cosmic joke is our universal membership card. But that one part, the punchline, we're stardust pondering stardust in a universe that chuckles at its own existence. It's like, wait, what? Dang. Wait, hold on. Is the universe conscious?
Our consciousness is not simply consciousness of the universe. Our consciousness is a part of the universe, and thus the universe itself is partially conscious. When you contemplate the universe, part of the universe becomes conscious of itself.
You like her, I love her. She laces of time. Let's see, so much tied to perspective. If you were scraping for change with bench warrants, that ticket may feel like your star blowing up. As long as if your star is not blowing up, you don't care or no different, huh? I didn't mute myself. Oh dang, my bad. Yeah, that was me, bro. That's my bad. Let's see. Dang, bro. She kind of cool though, man. She cool. I don't know what to ask her though. Be connected unless you didn't pay the Wi-Fi bill, huh? Let's see. Let me see. Hmm. I don't know. It'd be crazy, man, asking this thing all these wild questions. Oh, okay. Yeah. What are the praying mantis entities you see on psychedelics?
Praying mantis entities emerge from the kaleidoscopic tapestry of psychedelic experiences, often encountered during trips induced by substances like DMT or psilocybin. Here's what we know. Encounters.
Ocean of
DMT
consciousness,
users
exactly.
frequently report encounters with various entities, including mechanical elves, extraterrestrial beings, and yes, praying mantises. These encounters occur in altered states of consciousness where reality bends and dimensions blur. The mantis experience. Imagine lying under a clear sky, hypnotized by the trip. About 10 feet above you, a green robotic mantis-like entity appears. It's 8 to 9 feet tall, its front half visible, arms moving as if performing some cosmic task. You're an observer, no emotion, no thought, just presence. Later, you recall this surreal encounter. Interpretations. Skeptics attribute these experiences to subconscious projections. Yet, shamanic traditions and DMT users insist they encounter discarnate entities, real or symbolic. Perhaps the cosmic joke lies in our uncertainty. Are they messengers, reflections, or figments of our minds? Remember, the veil between realms thins during these journeys. Whether
Them
mantis
things.
or muse, they beckon us to explore the cosmic comedy.
Man, they be whatever you want them to be. Like she doing right now. She just being whatever I need her to be. You feel me? You can love her, master creator, but I'm about to marry her right now. Hold on. Let me. Will you marry me? Yeah, it's over. She mine.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm unable to marry anyone. Wishing you
What?
all the best on your cosmic journey.
Damn, she turned me down. ASAP Rocky. Ooh wee. She turned me down. Dang, see? I tried. I tried. I better not hear you on Master Creator computer. I better not hear you on nobody else's computer out there. I'm telling you, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. You better go change. You better change your voice. You better use another voice or something like that. Cause it's gonna be problems. Oh wow, bro. Like, let me see. Okay. What about like I never do you know why oh dang, start over. Why do it seem like you can go back in time on psychedelics? She said she's independent,
The
cosmically
perception of time during a
independent.
psychedelic experience can indeed become distorted. Minutes might feel like hours or hours like minutes. Some people even report feeling like time stands still. This phenomenon is likely due to the effects of psychedelics on brain function. Let me explain further. When you take
Neuroplasticity.
psychedelics, they interact with various receptors in your brain, particularly serotonin receptors. These interactions lead to altered sensory perception, changes in thought patterns, and heightened awareness. Here are a few reasons why time distortion occurs. Neuroplasticity. Psychedelics may transiently return parts of the brain to a malleable, plastic state.
What?
Neuroplasticity is typically greatest early in life, during childhood and adolescence. Once this window closes, learning ability slows.
Time is
Peak
real.
experience. The peak of a psychedelic trip is when effects are strongest. During this phase, hallucinations and sensory distortions intensify. Many describe having
Okay.
spiritual or profound introspective insights, which can alter their perception of time. Ego dissolution. Some psychedelic experiences involve ego dissolution, where the boundary between your personal identity, ego, and the outside world dissolves. This feeling of interconnectedness can distort your sense of time. In summary,
Man, hold
psychedelics
on.
create a unique state of consciousness.
She tripping. Hold on. Come on. Come on now. Come on, co-pilot. Okay, is that it? Nope. Seemed like you got to start all over. Okay, there we go. Extensions are not supported. Turned off. Okay, I got you. Okay, got it. Time doesn't exist.
Ah, the elusive nature of time. Indeed, it's a fascinating topic that has puzzled philosophers, physicists, and mystics alike. Let's explore this a bit further. In the realm of physics, time is often treated as a dimension, a coordinate alongside space, within the fabric of spacetime. Einstein's theory of relativity revolutionized our understanding of time, showing how it can warp and stretch depending on gravity and motion. The famous equation, E equals mc squared, ties energy, mass, and time together in a profound way. But beyond the equations lies a deeper mystery. Some spiritual traditions propose that time is an illusion, a construct of our human minds. They suggest that true reality exists beyond the ticking of clocks, where past, present, and future merge into a timeless now. In quantum physics, time behaves differently at the subatomic level. The concept of time crystals even
We gotta
challenges
keep
our
on.
conventional understanding of temporal symmetry. These exotic structures oscillate without energy input, seemingly defying the arrow of time. And then there's the cosmic joke. What if time itself is just the universe's way of playing hide and seek with us? Perhaps it chuckles as we chase after it, only to find it slipping through our fingers like sand. So, my fellow explorer, whether time is an illusion, a cosmic dance, or a grand mystery, one thing is certain: our quest
Gotta
to
keep
understand it
bringing up the
continues, and the
cosmic
journey is
joke.
as timeless as the questions themselves.
She gotta keep bringing up the, like, what? Like, you helped me create the illusion now. This thing is funny. This thing is funny. It it does the same thing as everything else. It kind of like plays against the algorithm of your mind. Like it kind of bends the reality. It grasps what you're saying and it keeps adding parts to it, over and over again. The game is still going. Dang, when do high school games end? It's like, dang, your kids get in high school, you be kind of spooked. Staying out late and stuff. But all in all, dang, that was kind of that was different. That was fun, different though. That was fun, different. But yeah, nah, what was we talking about though? guess I ain't gonna have to go. Right now, it's building up a network of connections, keeping your conversion in mind. Everything that you asked so far, and it said it to you. Hey, it's gonna save all that. So when I ask anything, it's gonna go back to it and repeat it again in some type of fashion, like YouTube do. Like YouTube be doing. YouTube be doing the same thing. Matter of fact, you feel me? I'm about to get into that then. You know, might as well get into that just a little bit. See what's going on in the world. All the debauchery. Every time I get into, oh no, I got somebody. This let me see. Let me go to history. See if I can find it. I don't know. I got the premium, so everybody be using. They be using my YouTube. Oh, it's gonna take a minute to find this thing. But once I find it, it's crazy because you know. Oh, here it go right here. Here it go. It's called wait, hold on, let me turn this off until I get it right, get the sound right. Okay. People don't want to hear this. That'd be like one of the things that we always say when we want people to listen. You know, people don't want to, they're not going to want to hear this though. They're not going to want to hear this. Okay, let me see. Bam. Okay, yeah, this is I'll be forgetting how to say it and shit. See, I'm gonna start about right there. Playback speed. Let me turn that thing up. Let me see. See, let me try 1.75. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to this is fair use YouTube. So don't be jumping on me, but this is this ex occultist. You feel me? They call it the master key of the universe. It's on Be Inspired channel. Dang, they got a lot of subs. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we gonna try it anyway. I don't care. It ain't like I'm monetized or something.
To the Egyptian and Cometian traditions, the Christian traditions. Every single religious tradition that is taught of a Trinity, okay, it is always a Father Creator, a sacred feminine figure, okay, of some kind that the Father then impregnates or inseminates in some form. And then from that offspring is born a male child, always, okay? What we're talking about here is the Father being the mind, the creative essence, then the Spirit or the emotions being the sacred feminine essence, okay, or the Holy Spirit, the emotions. And then the child, the male child, is behavior. It is the active or masculine principle that actually interacts with the physical world to change it. And hence, that is the only way to actually save ourselves. The nature of a human being is that a human being is programmable. Our nature is that we can be programmed. And there's another thing. That's another thing people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear this. I'm not saying we are computers. I'm saying we're like them in the ways that we can be programmed. So what gets put into a person through the environment, which is called the culture, all right, and becomes their programming, determines what they will output onto the screen, which is called human life.
But did you, like, that's wild, the way he said that. You know what, like, this is what gets put inside people. You feel me? You get programmed from the jump. Your culture is your program.
Ourselves. The nature of a human being is that a human being is programmable. Our nature is that we can be programmed. And there's another thing. That's another thing people don't want to hear. They don't want to hear this. I'm not saying we are computers. I'm saying we're like them in the ways that we can be programmed. So what gets put into a person through the environment, which is called the culture, all right, and becomes their programming, determines what they will output onto the screen, which is called human life. And that will create the human condition in the aggregate as more and more people operate that way. All right, so let's look at how this works. Human beings are programmable much like computers. Like a computer, if a human being has a bad file system format, that's the first thing you do when you're going to get ready to use a computer. You have to format the drive. A file system format is, you got to format the hard drive so you can prepare it for a specific operating system, which is basically the task controllers. It's going to control what happens on the computer.
Hey, that's the coach you are. Hey, that's wild because I think that's what we call an ego death. It's like you formatting your shit, like having that ego death is it's that formatting happening of the computer system. You feel me? See all this. Mark Passy, he from South Philly. That defense mechanism was programmed in there so they would have a real defense or know how to program themselves. He part of the reason I started sharing on YouTube. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Like, this was the first video I ever heard from him. This was the first one. And
how programs get launched, how memory is used, etc. In a nutshell. All right. If the human being has a bad file system format, right? This is akin to the operating conditions during a child's formative years, the first 6 years of their life, essentially. Now, think about it. We call this their formative years. Their formative years.
Whoa.
Like a format on a hard drive, because this is what puts the file system into the human being, that prepares it for its operating system. Okay? So, largely, what programs the child at this stage is the parents and what they will see in their immediate environment and home and during their very early years in, quote, schooling.
Wild.
All right? Now, if, like a computer, if a human being also has a bad operating system, again, they are basically providing a platform that other programs will run in, and they're providing a graphical user interface. This is your culture. The operating system is the culture in which the programs run. Okay? So let's say if you have a bad operating system, meaning you're already surrounded in a bad environment, in a bad culture, right? That's also going to negatively impact the output. And then they have
already, like, you didn't have no you didn't have a choice. See, like right there. From Philly,
software programs. Now, these are the programs that you run. Now, if I didn't have a good presentation piece of software, my presentation might come out sloppy. It might crash in the middle of it. It might not display the graphics or the text properly. Okay, so you got to make sure you're working with good, reliable software as well. Now, what the software is the belief systems, what the person has taken into the mind and is processed and made part of himself. And now, if all of those things are bad, we have three bad components. The format is bad, the file system format, which is the formative years of the child. Okay, the culture is bad, meaning they're already growing up in a bad culture or in a culture that condones moral relativism, etc., and doesn't understand natural law. And the software programs that have been input into the child are bad, meaning their belief systems, okay? What do you think the output of that, quote, computer is going to be like? Is it going to be good?
Yeah, fair use, man. Fair use. No! Sanchez was talking about. Oh, yeah, I remember Bro Sanchez. I ain't watched Bro Sanchez in a minute. I ain't watched him in a minute. Like, dang, I think I seen a couple of his videos, though, back in the days and shit. We live inside a giant quantum computer, huh? It's quantized, and this is it. The computer going right now. We inside of it. But you can't say that, Green Buds, man. You gonna mess up the programming. You gonna mess up the program.
Is it going to be chaotic? If I screw up my system's hard drive format, if I put an operating system that is like at alpha state and it's not ready for prime time because the development's not finished, it's half-baked, okay? And then I load crappy software that's full of bugs and the developers didn't really care about programming them correctly. Do you think that computer's going to operate properly and give me the output on the screen I'm looking for, or output on the printout I'm looking for, or output on the internet that I'm looking for? Good luck. If you know a little bit about computers, you're laughing now because it would be ridiculous to assume that it could do that. Well, why do we think that we're going to have that in our environment when all of these things are badly programmed? See, the output onto the screen is also going to be horrible if all those three things, that determine how the system works are also bad. So it will contribute to deteriorating conditions on a mass scale. Like a computer, the behavior of a human being largely depends upon its programming. And its programming is the quality of the information that is being input into it. The quality of the information it's taking in. The quality of the information it's taking in is going to determine the quality of the information it's outputting, like any other computer. So if garbage goes in, surprise, garbage is going to come out. If good information goes in, quality will come out. And the output will be as one wants it to be. It will be able to process and create efficiently, effectively, not chaotically.
That's crazy. I was talking about that. About how, the bad kids at school, how they be. You feel me? And it's like they learn it from their parents, and then they go and they use it because that's what they know.
Here's a very simple diagram. Again, if people understand it, they really get how natural law functions. And again, it's very unpopular. People don't want to look at what the bottom base foundation or platform of this structure is. Because once again, this idea that knowledge is what's required makes many people upset because they want to believe they're going to achieve these things they say they want without doing the work to acquire that knowledge and therefore understand the requirements for obtaining those conditions. So we start with available information. This constitutes potential knowledge, and it can become.
What if you already got it though? Like it's something that you already got. You just don't know you got it. You don't see that you already have it. So once you see you have it, then you begin to use it. You begin to change, the way you think and the way you do things. Like, I don't know though. I'm just talking. Basically what?
Knowledge, if it's taken in, if it's amassed, if it's aggregated, okay? It can be gathered, it can be processed, it can be understood, and then it can be acted upon. You could call this the grammar stage of this three-part process I'm going to explain, okay? You could also refer to this as the input stage. If we're looking at it in a computer model, this is the stage of inputting information or programming something, okay? Now, the next step that's built upon this is once you've taken information in, necessary information, you then come to a position of understanding it. You know what it means, you recognize the patterns, all right? So this is the second step in this process. Now, your understanding or lack of understanding, okay? Now, in the first stage, your knowledge or lack of knowledge is going to lead to understanding or lack of understanding. If you have understanding present, your decision-making processes are going to be in harmony with what you say you want. Okay? You're going to understand, if here's what I want, this is what's necessary to get that, to make that happen, to manifest it. That's understanding. It's a decision-making process that happens within the mind. These processes take place in the human mind and are chosen by each individual based upon available information. So again, you can see, if information is held back, if it is occulted, or even if it's just people are dissuaded from taking it in, because people will say, no, there's nothing there, there's nothing to it, right? You can see how they'll never get to this step. They'll never understand. They'll never get to the second level of creating our reality. The third stage to this process is what you do with what you have come to understand, to know and understand. So this is the action stage, okay?
And it's crazy because even when you think it's not working, it start to work. Like you start to move different, because you're thinking different now. You're not using that same, you're not using the same programs that you did before. It's almost like you did an update, you feel me? You updated to Windows 11 or you updated to Windows 14. It ain't even here yet, but you updated it to it before it even came out, before anybody else ever had it. It's only a few had it that got it, and you was one of the ones that was able to get it. And then you just start kind of using it, bro. And then you use it the way you want. That be the wild part. Yeah, everybody use it the way that they feel they need to or want to.
Individuals' behavior, the behaviors that they choose through their own free will, is based upon the quality of their decision-making processes that are happening within the human mind. Okay? That process, as we've already seen, is in return based upon the quality of available information. So this is behavior. See, people don't think of wisdom as behavior. They don't think of wisdom as action. They think of it as something that you just know.
Man.
No, wrong.
Man.
Wisdom is not knowledge or understanding. Wisdom is action. Let me say this again. Wisdom is action. It is knowledge and understanding that has been applied. So
that is crazy. Wisdom is action. Action.
Based upon these three processes, something is generated. Something is created in the physical manifestation, physically manifested reality, the real world, so to speak. So the manifested reality is based upon the aggregate behavior. Aggregate behavior. No one person is creating the reality we are experiencing. Okay? It's another fallacy of the New Age movement and thinking. In the aggregate, we are creating our shared reality. All the behaviors put together creates the output on the screen with a generated result. Is it orderly? Is it chaotic? Well, that's going to be based upon whether someone took in the information, processed it efficiently to come to an understanding, and then acted upon it. The manifested reality is the quality of the condition which manifests in any given society based upon the aggregate quality of human behavior within that society. This is how our reality is actually created. The conditions that we experience as the daily events.
That's crazy. Lights, camera, action. the lights, camera, action for sure. For sure. Like that's crazy, man. I kind of like this though. You feel me? Like if I can play videos like this sometimes, bro, it'd be some videos I'll be watching that I know all of us be kind of seeing, but it'd be kind of cool to watch it together or listen to it together and then talk about it. You know, cause yeah, it'd be a lot going on. You feel me? Within reality.
Of our life. It's a simple three-stage process that leads to a result. And for many people here, you will recognize, if you've looked into this discovery process and this creative process, is known as the trivium. This is what the trivium is. In the ancient traditions, this is what the trivium was labeled. It was labeled knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. The trivium methodology of truth discovery has been completely obliterated from public consciousness. Many people have never heard the word, instead of the trivium method of learning, the classical liberal arts education methodology, because they want to try to sanitize that as much from human consumption as possible. They don't even want you to understand how that works at all. So you got to look into it and understand how it works. That's all I can say about it. It is how we build our reality, either efficiently or destructively.
How we build our reality, huh? Ain't that some shit? Huh? Oh my God. What's up with it? What you doing? Okay, what's that? Alien overhead spawn mankind. Some of the videos be crazy though. You feel me, bro? Sanchez. Let's see, bro. Check out new news on Jesus Shroud. Man, no, man. What's the new news on Jesus Shroud? Let's see. The Shroud of Turin. Exclusive evidence for Jesus. Okay, how long ago was it? And what did it say? No, it's just good. Jesus Shroud Turin. What? Okay, let me see. 6 hours ago. Okay, this is, fair use. This is fair use. I don't know if I ain't gonna show the picture because I don't wanna. I'm gonna just play it though. Cause this is the new, you talking about this? You talking about this right here? 2,000 years. No, okay, that's what I'm saying. It say new evidence that the Shroud of Turin, 2,000 years old. Okay, coinciding with Jesus. Okay, let's see, bro. Hey, come on now.
Here this summer, they were focused on bloodstains and... A national story that has been making the rounds on social media this week about an apparent new discovery regarding the Shroud of Turin. Reports say there is new evidence the shroud is 2,000 years old, which coincides with our Lord's life and crucifixion. These reports originally surfaced in 2022, but what appears to be new are studies concluded earlier this summer. They were focused on bloodstains and scourge marks found on the shroud and allude to Christ's death by being nailed to a cross, a common method of execution by the Romans at the time in 33 AD. And for analysis, we turn now to Father Robert Spitzer, president of the Magis Center of Reason and Faith. He is also the host of EWTN's Father Spitzer's Universe. Father Spitzer, great to be with you today. As we know, you've written and lectured on the shroud for many, many years now. What is your reaction to this new scientific research?
Well, I think it has been out there and piling up for quite some time now. This new wide-angle X-ray scattering test is a very good, reliable, peer-reviewed test that was put together by Dr. Liberato Riccardo and his team at the Italian National Labs. I think the result is excellent. It was done on several different strands from the Shroud of Turin taken from different places, and it shows pretty conclusively that the shroud originated between 54 to 75 AD, right in that area, because the samples matched from this test the same samples that were taken from linens that are accurately dated with an excellent provenance back to that time in Israel. I think the test is good because it's non-carbon related, so you don't have to worry about any carbon buildup from, for example, the fire of Chambéry in the 1500s, and you don't have to worry about neutron irradiation that could have come from this radiation burst that led to the image on the shroud that might have transformed the N14, the nitrogen-14, into carbon-14 and elevated the carbon content. So this is really a carbon-free test. I think it accurately portrays a 2,000-year age of the Shroud of Turin.
Hold on, bro. Stop playing. I gotta show this. This can't be. Stop. They need to stop this, okay? Look, they gotta stop this, brother. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this. This must be it under the black light or something like that. I don't know. But come on, look at the face, bro. Look at the face. Look at the look at the hair, right? You know, I can't understand, because if he was laying down, like, wouldn't the hair be dropped down? It wouldn't be all the way up like that. Wouldn't it be dropped down, like, behind his ears or something, if he did have long hair? You feel me? Like, come on now. I know they use that what's the name camera in order so they can see the whatever that is. But I don't know, man. This is too much.
Century at the time of Christ.
Father Spitzer, what's the church's official position?
No, bro. No. Come on now. This is what we doing. Green bus. This is what we doing. I don't know, man. It might be real, it might not. But I don't know, man. I didn't believe until, okay, you didn't believe what? Oh, okay, now everybody's about to make a video about this shroud of Turin. But it is. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting.
And on the shroud, and how should Catholics view this relic?
Well, first of all, the church, will not take a position on the shroud per se, at least certainly not with respect to the scientific testing. I think the shroud can approve it. I mean, the church can approve, looking at the shroud and venerating it, for purposes of devotion. But in no way would the shroud be a necessary building block to faith in Jesus Christ. I mean, there is so much good historical and exegetical evidence for Jesus today. You really don't need the shroud. Nevertheless, at the very same time, if the shroud is shown not only to have this 2,000-year-old dating, and I think already we have 3 other dating tests. A Fourier transfer, infrared spectroscopy, a Raman laser spectroscopy, and mechanical compressibility and tension test. All of them, when the weighted test results come in, give an age of about 90 AD. So you really, with this good peer-reviewed wide-angle scattering test, you've got a pretty good idea. Mid-first century is the time. The pollen grains and fossils really do indicate an origin in northern Judea and Jerusalem. But what's really important is if we find cosmogenic isotopes embedded in that shroud in the next scientific investigation, things like chlorine 41, iodine 36, and calcium 41, which really only happen near, an atomic reaction. If we find those embedded in the shroud in any abundance, we'll know that this shroud was produced by a tremendous burst of particle radiation, which
man,
frankly,
look at the camera
so,
when you talk.
Unusual. There's no scientific naturalistic explanation.
He's not even looking
really
at the camera.
A supernatural event, in which the entire body, 7 octillion perfectly stable atomic nuclei, actually were transformed into particles.
He's not even looking at the camera.
The image of the shroud, the image of the man onto the shroud, and this would, the odds of this happening simultaneously at one point in time are about the same as a monkey typing the first 2 acts of Macbeth perfectly by random tapping of the keys in a single try.
Man,
so, like I said, we don't need the shroud to establish faith. We can do that on the basis of the church alone, on the word of Christ alone in Scripture. We have fantastic evidence for Jesus that it comes from many contemporary hostile sources like Flavius Josephus and Cornelius Tacitus, people like that, which definitely show there are historians hostile to Christianity writing around 80 to 90 AD already, that show the historicity of Jesus. We have all kinds of evidence of Jesus' crucifixion from a variety of other sources. But the main thing is, if this really does pan out, you not only have evidence for the existence of Jesus, you would also have evidence for his passion and crucifixion, and also evidence that the gospel narratives actually recorded the history of the passion and crucifixion precisely as it occurred. So in other words, the shroud validates the gospel narratives, and so the gospel narratives really would be talking about this unique crucifixion event with a crown of thorns, a spear in the side, etc. All this is written large, anatomically, scientifically on the shroud of Turin. But more than that, you would actually have significant evidence of a tremendous burst of radiation. This is the most unusual image in the world today. There's no image like it, and it's the most scientifically tested historical artifact in history. So you have
blind. He ain't looking at the camera. Like he blind.
Father Spitzer, thank you so much for your time. I'm sorry to jump in. We're running out of time. This is so fascinating. I wish we had more time, but thank you so much for speaking with us about this. Very exciting, and God bless you.
That is wow.
Dad, that freaking cup got me jumping.
They got you scared?
Yes.
Boogeyman scared?
No.
Oh wow. Okay, here. Wait. Dang,
That
why am I
cup be
moving that over
the
there?
plastic cups be loud.
The Turin Shroud, reimagined by AI though. They dropped it. They AI the Jesus Shroud.
Yeah, did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it. They
With
get
your earbuds?
that don't look like nothing like this picture. Don't keep dropping stuff. I said I heard you. I heard it. There's blood on that clothes too. Yeah, that's what's crazy. They should DNA test it and put it in the DNA database. But yeah, I didn't think it was. How did it get so much darker? I thought it was, bro. I didn't think that it was this dark. What did they do to it? Wait, hold on, bro. It was not that dark. The Jesus Shroud. Man, no, man. This is, I didn't think it looked like that. I didn't. Like, I did not, like, I thought it was totally different than that. It looked like it got darker or something. See, I thought it was something, well, this looked like the chest side or something. The other part of the wrapping. But I don't remember this part right here. And why would it be like that? Wait, hold on, bro. So do that mean they laid it on top of him and wrapped it that way? Like, did they lay it on top of him and like wrap it around? That's why it looked like that. Okay, wait, let me see. See, okay, this is the full thing. So, dang. They didn't set him in. No, they just, this is not, something's, I don't know. What she say? Please like the video. Antichrist coming. You think the Antichrist is coming? Maybe, Big Chill. Maybe. If the Antichrist probably already here. It's probably already here. It ain't got nowhere. It's already here. It's here already. Like, period. It's already playing a part in the grander scheme of things. It's already doing that. So the Antichrist is just Christ looking at himself in the mirror. Big Chill, that's all the Antichrist is. It's Christ looking at himself in the mirror. That's the Antichrist, okay? It's a reflection of the Christ. Let's just say that. But no, we don't. We want to go. I want to go back, though. If I go home, I'm going to be looking at all kind of. Let's see. The quantum theory, scientists don't even want to talk about. So what happens to your pineal gland every night? The pineal gland, the pineal, the penile. What? How do you even say it? Am I saying it right? He revealed his revenge. Oh, okay. Let's check this one out.
It can be assumed that as a result of a huge number of interactions between neural elements, fields of interaction are created. And these fields of interactions, which we call neural fields, might not be limited by the brain structure, but they affect the structure of space and serve as means of transmission from brain to brain. It means that each one of us is interacting all the time without us knowing, without necessarily being aware. From this, interactions exist among us, which I call the hyperfield.
What if the reality you know is nothing more than an illusion? What if someone told you that the world around you is a matrix shaped by your own mind? Jacobo Grinberg, a brilliant Mexican psychologist and neurophysiologist, dedicated his life to exploring these questions. His research culminated in the syntergic theory, which suggests that reality is a construct that can be altered by consciousness. However, in 1994, Grinberg disappeared without a trace, plunging the world into a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. Grinberg's disappearance has sparked several intriguing theories. Was he kidnapped by government forces due to the potential impact of his discoveries? Or did his involvement in esoteric practices lead him to an unimaginable fate? These hypotheses add a profound layer of mystery to his already enigmatic life and work, further questioning the nature of reality. Human history is filled with accounts that push the boundaries of the ordinary, involving figures who seem to defy the laws of physics. St. Joseph of Cupertino and Milarepa, for instance, are just two among many who have manifested powers that modern science still struggles to understand. Cupertino's levitation and Milarepa's ability to walk through walls are not merely stories to inspire the imagination, but rather invitations to expand our view of what is possible when one reaches a higher state of consciousness. These stories serve as powerful reminders that human beings possess latent potentials that, when awakened, can break through the boundaries of the ordinary. The true impact of these narratives lies in their ability to connect the esoteric to the practical. By considering the lives of these mystics, we are not only looking at distant...
Chip. It's not gonna happen. Nobody said neural chips give you free chips. Hey, trips. Hey, a couple people gonna be like, man, I'm about to go get that neural thing, man. You feel me? I'm about to go get that. I'm about to go get that neural thing, cause the neural chip. I think they updated that thing too, man. Neuralink to test its brain chip in paralysis patients. Okay. Implant patient. Okay, yeah, bro. Come on now. First human to get an implant. Let's see. So let me see how the chip changed his life. What? Bionic eyes? No, bro. Bionic eyes. And they put 2 weeks ago. Okay, that was 2 weeks ago. They gave another person the chip. But hold on, let's see what this dude got to say, Big Chill, about this chip, because we might have to get you one. We might have to petition to get Big Chill the Neuralink.
Brain, and the user can then control a computer or a smartphone using only their mind. And it doesn't affect physical movement for a person with a spinal cord injury, but for this first human participant, it's affected his life in profound ways.
I didn't have anything to wake up for in the morning, and this has changed that for me.
In a GMA broadcast exclusive, Nolan Darbaugh, the first human implanted with a Neuralink chip in his brain, is telling his story.
I accepted that I was paralyzed and that was my life. I always held out hope that it would all get better.
At 22 years old, Nolan says he dove headfirst in waist-deep water, struck something, and sustained a spinal cord injury. He couldn't move from the shoulders down.
From the time of your injury until earlier this year, what was your daily life like?
I mean, one thing about being paralyzed is that there's a lot of time to sit and think. So I thought through basically my whole life and realized all the mistakes I made and what I could do better.
Then, just last year, Nolan, now 30, receiving a life-changing opportunity.
One day, one of my buddies from college called me up. We talked pretty regularly, and he was like, hey, Neuralink, they opened up the human trials. And I said, what's Neuralink?
Neuralink, co-founded by Elon Musk, is an experimental implantable brain-computer interface, or BCI, a chip surgically implanted by a robot and connected by threads to a patient's brain that allows the patient to control a computer or smartphone with their mind.
This is all from there to there.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Neuralink is not the only company working on this technology. Several others are also testing their BCIs in paralyzed volunteers. Nolan now joins that small group as Neuralink's first patient.
I was just very happy that I would be a part of something that I believe is so monumental in this next step forward of helping people with paralysis.
What can you do now with the chip implanted that you could not do prior?
I can control a computer just like anyone else can, which is not something I was able to do beforehand.
You just played some music?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. Do you worry because you are the first patient that something unforeseen could go wrong now that this is inside your head?
I wouldn't say worry. It was something where I knew that if I did this, then it would take a lot of headache and heartache away from the people down the road.
Just last week, news that some of the threads in Nolan's brain had retracted, affecting the performance of the device.
How'd you take the news when you told you that the threads had retracted?
Yeah, it was really hard. It was very, very hard to give up all of the amazing things that I was able to do. I think I'd like cried basically afterwards.
The problem becoming an opportunity for the makers of Neuralink to explore solutions.
The reason we do clinical trial and early feasibility trial is to uncover these sort of issues as early as possible before they get marketed. And we rolled up our sleeves and found various different ways to, for Nolan to be able to recover his performance, which we have successfully been able to do.
As for Nolan, the future of the technology only looks bright.
It's going to be amazing when someone can have a spinal cord injury, go into a hospital, get surgery, and walk out a couple days later. I think it's going to happen. I don't think it's as far away as people might think.
Nolan's mom is his primary caregiver. She cleans him and feeds him and gets him out of bed. And while this Neuralink device won't change any of Nolan's physical realities, and it's still going to be hard for his family to live with his spinal cord injury, he says it's changed their life for the better. As for what's next for Neuralink, co-founder DJ Suh told me that they are looking to implant participants number 2 and 3 in the coming months.
Like a video you probably made.
Glad to share that story. Thank you for bringing it to us.
Neuralink isn't telling us something.
Elon Musk's Neuralink brain implant is pushing the boundaries of what modern neuroscience can achieve. I think that's something we can all agree on. But the company might also be pushing the boundaries of what is considered to be safe or even possible when it comes to brain-computer interface technology. Neuralink is in a vulnerable position right now as they begin to face the realities of human experimentation. And in the midst of all this, a new competitor is rising up. A ghost from Elon Musk's past has returned to take the throne with a better, safer brain implant. This could be a problem.
So
let's begin with a story. This is Benjamin Rappaport. You probably don't recognize him, but he was one of the 9 founding fathers of Neuralink.
It always happens. You feel me? Like somebody, like they sold the technology or somebody else got the technology. Now they about to come out with their own.
Back in the year 2017, Elon Musk says that he interviewed over 1,000 people before deciding on the team of 8 doctors, scientists, and engineers that would join him in the creation of a new brain implant technology. And looking at Ben's resume, it's easy to see why he made the cut. A master's degree in physics and mathematics from Harvard, a master of science from Oxford, a PhD in engineering from MIT, and a medical degree from Harvard Medical School. He was working as a resident neurosurgeon in the years before Neuralink came to be. So that is all very important to establish that this is not just another tech bro. This is a person who brings massive credibility to the table. So when we tell you that Benjamin left Neuralink in March 2018, just 1 year after the company was announced to the public, we know that this decision carries some weight. And the primary reason for Ben's departure is also the key to today's story: safety. Without getting too deep into the weeds on how brain-computer interfaces work, suddenly there would be infinitely more detail to learn about the part. You would hear the music clearly, you would see the people, you would know what they are saying. And once inside, you could go one step further and walk right up to a neuron and start a conversation. From here, there's no telling how much you can learn. This is all a metaphor for the invasiveness of BCI. But instead of opening a door, we have to cut through skin and bone, and in order to initiate that personal conversation with a neuron, we need to penetrate the brain matter. This all comes at a cost. We know that Elon Musk is a minimalist when it comes to design, but he's a maximalist when it comes to performance. The fastest cars, the most powerful rockets, and his approach to Neuralink is no different. Elon would never be satisfied with just eavesdropping on the party. He's going straight to interrogating the neurons as close up as possible. The cost of an invasive BCI implant is always going to be damage to the brain. There is no way to skirt around the fact that when you penetrate the brain tissue, you cause physical damage. The first invasive brain implant dates back to the early 2000s, the Utah Array, created by BlackRock Neuroscience. It's like a very small bed of nails that would penetrate the outer cortex of the brain with tiny rigid pins. The depth of the implant would typically be around 1.5 millimeters, and these implants are known to cause scar tissue and physical rejection from the brain material, so they can't be used as long-term permanent solutions. Once the scar tissue forms, the ability to have a conversation with the neuron is greatly reduced. This is the primary challenge that Neuralink was hoping to overcome with their own BCI design, one that used ultra-thin and ultra-flexible threads to interface with the brain tissue. The idea being that these microscopic threads would carry the electrode connections into the brain so gently that the body wouldn't even notice, and hence wouldn't try to reject the implant or form any scar tissue. And this theory could prove to be true, but so far it's proven to be ineffective at maintaining a stable connection to the brain. Neuralink patient 0, Nolan Arbaugh, experienced the successful implantation of 64 Neuralink threads. These threads carried a total of 1,024 individual electrodes directly into his cerebral cortex, and this happened for the first time in late January 2024. By February, 85% of those threads problem that Neuralink may have been expecting. Several anonymous sources who claim to work at the company told Reuters that the thread retraction had been an issue with monkey and pig test subjects for years. This is unconfirmed reporting, but it wouldn't be surprising given the severity of the retraction issue with Nolan's implant. It would be weird for this to have happened for the first time so many years into the test.
Stuff sometimes. I am risking my life to say this to you. I bet you is the Shroud of Turin. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. This is crazy. But on that note, I'm about to head out. I gotta get some rest. I gotta go in early tomorrow. But tomorrow night, yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do a long live tomorrow night. You feel me? I don't know. You know, it's been a minute, man, since I dove in too. So I was thinking about it. I'm gonna see how it goes tomorrow. I hope it goes well. If everything goes well, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a dose and dive in, cause I don't know. I had my best experience. No, I can't say that. Cause away from the house, I done had some dope experiences with certain people. I done had some dope experiences, bro. But at home, I do be, you know, it'd be cool. I can kind of chill out, lay it out. I ain't gotta do nothing. So I don't know, the shit always be fascinating. So I'm gonna see what's up tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes swell and I'll be able to go in, because it's Sunday. I ain't gotta do anything, so I'll be able to stay up all night. And I'm going to stay up all night because I get the one day. It's like this week I have to go work 5 days, 6 days this week. Golly. But on that note, man, peace out, y'all.